patio. Oh yeah, I'm just so addicted, can't leave it alone. This morning, take the first time to start the show. And I need to know that. I said I really need to know who's clapping. Yeah, the voice you wanna hear when you wake up, on your ride to school or on the way to get your cake up. Yeah, from 6 to 10 we gon' get it in. Monday to Friday, all we do is win. Who's creeping, who's lovers, who's pregnant, who's winning, who's got hidden children, who knows?
In the Streetz morning takeover, baby. It's the 5th day of the week. That's right. It's Friday. Y'all know what that means. It's a F it Friday. We ain't taking none of that stuff into the weekend. F it means forget about it. Forget about anything that happened last night. Forget about anything that happened last month. Because today is a new day, baby. We're going all the way up. That's right. Are You Smarter Than Young Jock is on the way. We got some money for you. That's right. Date dilemma. That's right. We got $100 on tap for you, man. If you could figure out how to get it and get your love back and eliminate your dilemma, you'll be good. Miss Shanika gonna hit y'all with the biggest thing happening today and the word on the street. Shout out, what you got coming up, my boy?
Man, it's absolutely crazy over here, man. So y'all stick around to see what we got. It's an Epic Friday, so you know I'm going crack. A-A-Z.
That's right, Epic on the F-it. You did. Keep it locked where you got it. Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover.
Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover brings you the biggest thing happening today.
What's poppin'?
We are now live on your radio.
China is retaliating again against the U.S. retaliation, so it's hard to tell who's retaliating in what way at this point. But China's now saying they're at 125%, and Donald Trump saying that U.S. tariffs are on China at 145%. So we're in the realm of just endless tit for tat, it seems, at this point. But the message very much from China is we are going to escalate if you're going to escalate.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover. Yo, it's the craziest story you'll hear all morning. The crazy report is on right now. Shawty, run it down.
Jail run it down is what we're about to do. We're going to run down Irene, the manager at Wingstop, and see why the hell she throwing grease on customers.
Video shows Irene and a customer having what appears to be a heated conversation at the carryout line.
It escalates to the point where the manager takes a squirt bottle of ranch dressing, squirts it on our two victims.
But it doesn't end with ranch. Irene disappears, returning with a metal container. That's when police say Irene threw hot grease at the customers. The victims, one a minor, left with burns on their skin, and Irene booked in the St. Lucie County Jail.
Yep, I can see it now. That customer like, girl, I'm finna give you a 2-piece special. And she got that grease and said, no, I'm finna make you a 2-piece special. And that's crazy. Now she fried, black, burnt, smothered, and covered, and chunked. And you know I know crazy, because I'm crazy. And crazy knows crazy. Follow me on all social platforms at Shouty the Comedian.
Good morning, wake up. It's your boy Country Wayne. Hey, every day from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., I'm listening to Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover.
That's right. Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover. Miss Shanika right here. Shouty. And this morning we are talking about the 6th people that were announced deceased after a helicopter crashed into the Hudson River.
A pilot and a family of 5 are dead after a tourist helicopter crashes into the Hudson River.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh.
Literally, I just see a helicopter splitting in two with the rotor flying off in the sky. It was going so fast, it just went straight into the water. I've never seen anything like that.
Helicopter crashed into the Hudson River between Manhattan and New Jersey. We know a family of 5 who were visiting from Spain were on board, and they are among the dead. The kids on board were 4, 5, and 11 years old.
Oh my God, what sad news to have to report today. There was a whole family and a pilot on board, and the husband was the CEO of Siemens Corporation in USA, a subsidiary of Siemens AG, a global technology company focuses on industry infrastructure, transport, and healthcare, with a strong emphasis on digitalization and substantiality. So this is absolutely crazy. They service all 50 states and Puerto Rico and employs more than 45,000 people.
Wow.
Just very sad news to have to report today, and we will keep you updated with this story as it continues. But I got some word on the streets news coming your way. You definitely don't want to miss it. Toni Braxton and Birdman, apparently they are still together and they married. Yes, I got all the details coming up for you in just a few. Ray J is continuing to tweak out, and we got to talk Big U, murder victim's mom, is finally speaking out. All that and more coming up inside the Word on the Streets news in less than 10 minutes.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Turn off the lights.
The mics are on and ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Word on the street, she be bopping, I need more. Yeah. Word on the street, screaming bite like on a moped. Word on the streets, I get it popping like a blackhead. Word on the streets, going down like Jock said.
It's Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover with Miss Shanika.
All right, well, let's get inside this Word on the Streets news and talk. Toni Braxton and Birdman are reportedly a married couple. And y'all, it gets a little dramatic. All right, so allegedly they tried to divorce only weeks after their wedding ceremony.
Wow.
But then they decided to stay together. According to TMZ, they obtained the legal documents. They tied the knot on August the 8th of 2024. According to the court docs, Toni reportedly filed for divorce just 2 weeks after her and Birdman got married and claimed that the date of separation was August the 10th. Whoa.
Wow.
2 days later after the ceremony. That is absolutely bananas. But they are still legally married. But what she found in her court proceedings in the court documents was irreconcilable differences.
Yes.
Just 2 days after. So she must have found out about one of them. I don't know. I'm just speculating.
No, she realized once you get married, you would never breathe again.
Definitely not quite the same. I like that. Also, Britt Eady is speaking out about Kenya Moore after the Real Housewives nude episode aired.
I did something that I wish I could take back, but what she did was a million times worse. So there's no way you can go around and play the victim now. And I would think that if we want to move forward, come to me, apologize, humble yourself, and I would be open. But that has not taken place. So I'm just disappointed how she's been handling it and being a victim.
Girl, they was digging, you was digging, everybody was digging, but I do think that Bravo is definitely treating Kenya Moore unfairly. I think that they both played a dirty hand and both said, things that housewives shouldn't say, especially when they are so influential as they are. I think that, going low and below the belt, they both action should have been held on both ends, but we're going to see how all of this plays out. People love Kenya Moore. They love to hate Kenya Moore too. And so she is needed on this franchise to keep it moving.
Yes, sir.
Also, Soulja Boy, let's talk about him. Soulja Boy, not a good look for your boy. He's going through some things. He has been found liable for assault and sexual battery in a lawsuit where his ex-girlfriend / assistant accused him of abuse for multiple years. Now, according to Nancy Dillon, the jury awarded $4 million to Jane Doe for claims including assault, sexual battery. The woman said that he tried to false imprison her. Yes, and alleged that she was abused and exploited while working as the rapper's assistant in 2019 and 2020. So, awarded $4 million. Where is Soulja gonna get that money? He gonna be on all the Scream and Millennium tours and throwback concerts that this world has to offer.
They hit him with the
Yeah, crank that. Sorry, Soulja. Not a good look at all for you. And we definitely got to get into this right quick. I really find this, and I didn't plan on talking about this, but I think that it's very disgusting that DMX ex-wife has lost a legal battle with his estate over catalog ownership. Now, Tashira Simmons, who was married to him for 16 years, they shared 4 children together. The judge ruled against dismissing her claim that DMX owed her $214,000 in child support. But as far as his estate and that catalog goes, it was a no.
What?
Yes, and I honestly cannot believe that. That is the word on the Streetz News. I am Miss Shanika. You guys can follow me at Miss Shanika and follow us at Streetz Morning Takeover. Now, this morning we are talking about contraception, all right? We're talking about bringing babies into the world, and there are a lot of women in the 40 age group that are actually making more babies than women in their 20s. So it brought us to this question. If you can't have a baby the natural way, do you think it's a sign that you are not meant to have one? Hit us up, 1-844-YUNG-JOC. That's 1-844-YUNG-JOC. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. That's right, Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Miss Shanika right here. Shouty, shouty. Yeah. Hey, it is Effing Friday. You already know how we get down right here. All right, so today we are talking about, if you can't have a baby the natural way, do you think it's a sign that you aren't meant to have one? And I have this story.
Come on.
All right. Now, there is a 40-year-old woman in Mexico that has given birth to the world's first baby conceived through an AI-powered IVF procedure.
What?
Yes. Now, they're basically saying the AI handled all 23 steps of the sperm injection process, including sperm selection and injection, marking the first time this has ever been done without human intervention.
Shut the fallopian tubes.
Yes. So,
wow.
This morning we are talking about, do you think if you haven't had a baby the natural way, do you think it's not meant to be? And that is my stance. I do feel like I don't believe in the IVF treatment. I believe that if God wanted you to have a child, that you will be able to conceive the natural way.
Yeah, I just don't believe in people playing God. You know, I heard of one story of the guy Jonathan Jacobs who fathered between 500 and 600 kids.
In the Bible?
No, this is for real through in virtual.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And from a sperm donor bank, that he got all these kids. Now they bumping into each other and having kids.
500 and 600
kids.
Oh wow, that is absolutely bananas. All right. Also, there has been situations where women have carried the wrong embryo because there were mix-ups. And this one white woman gave birth to a black baby.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah.
And some short term, because sometimes there are complications, you know, because it's not done the natural way. And then the baby ends up paying the price because they have different illnesses.
Yes. And thank you for bringing that up. That was discussed on The Real Housewives of Atlanta with Shamia Morton. She was talking about the woman who carried Candy's baby also carried her last pregnancy. And now the baby, because the woman had cancer, they found out she had cancer while she was pregnant with Shamia's daughter, that now the baby is undergoing a lot of different surgeries to basically be alive. And this baby really doesn't deserve to go through all of these things in my eyes. And so this morning we're asking, if you can't have a baby the natural way, do you think it's a sign you are not meant to have one? Hit us up and let us know your thoughts. 1-844-YUNG-JOC. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Candy. Every weekday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., I'm listening to the best damn morning show, Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
And get pregnant. That is the old school way. Yeah. I'm down for the old school way. And I'm still just struggling. But I just had an ectopic pregnancy.
I know.
Girl.
How are you doing?
That was the scariest thing.
All right. That was Shamia Morton on Real Housewives of Atlanta talking about the fact that she had an ectopic pregnancy, and that is the reason that she decided to have a surrogate for her last daughter that was born. Unfortunately, the woman who was carrying her daughter ended up finding out that she had cancer. Therefore, her daughter was born with a lot of different birth defects. And this, poor little baby has to continue to get several surgeries just to be alive. So this morning, we are asking, if you can't have a baby the natural way, do you think it's a sign that you are not meant to have one?
Hey, good morning. I think it comes down to your beliefs. My wife and I, we went through IVF. First time. She's had doctors tell her she can't have babies, stuff like that. But sometimes going through that process, you find out things. She couldn't hold the baby because she had polyps inside her cervix. Once those were removed, she was able to hold the baby. So it's like once you go through that process, there's good doctors that tell you to do good things. After we went through IVF with my son, our daughter came 18 months later, natural.
Okay.
Praise God.
Thank you. I'm just saying that in some cases there are good cases, but in some cases you do play with God and you try to have babies with people that's not equally yoked.
All right. Well, thank you for your calls this morning, and we will continue this conversation online at Streetz Morning Takeover. All right. And coming up next, if we can help your dating situation, you can get hooked up with $100 inside the Date Dilemma, courtesy of 1-800-INJURE, the Bethune Law Firm. Keep it locked. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
No matter what I do, all I think about is you.
You are now listening to The Date Dilemma with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
If you got a dilemma, they got a dilemma, which means we got a dilemma. It's The Date Dilemma. Who's on the line this morning?
This your boy Shawn, man. What going on, Jock?
Boy Shawn, what's up?
Hey, man, look. So I got a real life situation like this.
Okay.
It's crazy, right? I got a girl, a homegirl, right? Her name Nia. I've been looking at her lately. She been appealing to me, but here the thing, she kind of gay.
Kind of gay or is gay?
Like she wear boy clothes sometimes, gay, but she's still bad. And that thing was back there.
Oh, so she got some. She ain't all the way gone.
No, she part of the elemental P community. You know what the hell I'm talking about.
Yeah, she wear our clothes. So what you want? You want to change your VIN numbers?
Basically, I'm trying to see what's happening, man. I'm trying to really get with it, dog. I'm trying to get up in there, but I don't know how to get up in there.
So you trying to bust a chair?
Yeah, I'm trying to go ahead and introduce her to the dark side. Yeah.
Oh, you trying to Cadillac converter?
You feel me? You hear me?
All right, bro. So you want to get on the line? You basically want to drop it on her today and let her know that you are serious about dating her or hitting her?
Yeah, I'm trying to, before I split her, I want to date her first, you know what I'm saying? Because I really am attracted to her. Like, I like her. I like everything about her.
So this is what we're going to do. What's her name one more time?
Her name Nia.
Nia. We're going to get Nia on the phone, man. Put your phone on mute, Shawn. Don't say nothing else till we cue you in. All right.
Yeah, he crazy. He don't know what Nia got down there. He get down there Nia alone.
Yo, what's up?
Good morning, my sweetie Nia.
Long.
Yo, who this?
Nia, this your favorite cousin, Nia. Young Jock is on your phone. I got Miss Shanika shout out. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Can we talk to you for a minute, baby?
Oh, yeah. What's up, bro?
What's up, baby? Look here, man. All right, so we got a segment on our show called The Date Dilemma, Nia. And
okay.
Yeah.
What that got to do with me? I got a girl.
Yep. Mm-hmm. We know. And somebody has already kind of put it out there that they want to be in a relationship with you, but you're already in a relationship.
Yeah. Man, tell them hoes I don't want them. I got me a fine, badass. This the one right here. She the one.
It's actually a man.
I ain't that type of gay. I'm gay, but not that type of gay. Like, that's gay as hell.
Right. Okay, I hear you. I can imagine that.
Don't beat us up. We just a messenger.
But I can imagine.
Better you.
Young ma'am, okay, somebody called up to the radio station and they asked to be hooked up with you. They are in your life now. And he said he really, really is attracted to you.
Ain't now one of my homeboys gay. Ain't now one of them gay, man.
Well, I just don't know if we're going to call him gay. Listen, Nia.
How he gay if you a woman and he a man?
So, Shawn, are you familiar with Shawn?
Yeah, that's the bro. That's my long time bro. Since we were little.
And I think that's what got him where he at right now. All this time y'all been knowing each other. This man wants more out of y'all friendship, y'all relationship. And we was gonna try to, ask you a bunch of questions that like we're gonna figure it out and take it back to him. But we was doing all this while he's listening.
Jumping people this morning.
Yeah, we scared. We scared.
He's on the phone listening right now.
Shawn.
Yeah.
So, you pranking me, dog. You pranking me early this morning, man.
Man, all right. So, sorry. Wait. Before you do all this, all right. Remember that one time you came home from the club? You know what I'm saying? I dropped the girl out to the crib early, but you had slid to the crib, make sure I was straight. Remember you had came and took a shower at the crib one time? I seen you naked. All right. So after that, I kind of was like, damn, nigga. I went from damn, nigga, what up? To damn, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? That been in the back of my mind ever since, you know what I'm saying? Then that one play when we were finna go to Magic City, you were like, I could watch you dance instead of, you know what I'm saying? But you were playing, but I was for real. Like, I was like,
But he froze up like a little.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I froze up because I know you got to shout it. I know you got to shout it, but I ain't going to even lie to you. Like, anytime you want to leave her shouting, I put you down, baby. I ain't playing with you.
No, you really pissing me off right now. Like,
come on, Nia.
We be playing sports together and everything. For real, dog, you pissing me off. That's that gay for real, and I don't play that.
You thinking back?
I don't play that at all.
You thinking back about all them tackles, ain't you?
And I feel like I should roll up to his spot and knock the damn manhood out of his damn chest.
Damn, hold on. You going too hard. Let me ask you a question, though. I guess this is the time now. You can either tell him, yes, you consider, or boy, stop playing with me.
He should have took this to his grave. I don't even think we can be homeboys no more.
Oh, man.
Oh, dang.
I thought you was my boy.
It's like that, man.
Well,
I mean, we been down since high school.
You been down, but you gonna be more down.
I know that.
I'm gonna have 1-800 Engine the Bethune Law Firm. You down $100 because you didn't get this $100.
Damn,
is you crying?
Because I really confess to myself on radio, dog.
Hang up the phone, Jock.
Please.
Get that man a bottle of water.
It's over with.
That was the date dilemma with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Cousin Jock gotta stay tapped into the #1 morning show, Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Yes, sir. We back at it, man. Date dilemma. Now, Miss Shanika, I know some things just may seem far-fetched, but some people just don't know social cues and they just don't get the drift. Speaking of those people, Shawn is calling looking for Nia. Now, they cool. They partner, whatever, but Nia is a stud. They have been friends since they were young, very young. Shawn doesn't know how to go about it because Nia also has a girlfriend and is not feeling Shawn calling about this. It does not go well for the boy. Shawn, she don't even want to be his homeboy no more.
You're right.
Homegirl, homeboy, whatever. She don't want to be homies no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it that bad? Like, if you got a friend, Miss Shanika, shout it, and, come to find out they like the same sex, should y'all not be friends no more because they confess their love for you or how they feel?
Yeah, sometimes it can make it weird. Yeah. And especially if you're gay, then you feel like, well, they trying me. They don't respect who I am.
It's like double trying.
You're not respecting who I am.
Okay. Well, let's go through these callers. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Talk about this day dilemma.
Hey, man. I ain't mad at buddy, man. He shot his shot. He did good. I mean, I wouldn't have did it, but he shot his shot.
So you would never try to talk to your gay homegirl?
Oh, no. But if that thing about to poke it, I might take my shot. But nah, he did good, man. I ain't gonna lie to him. Shorty, he funny, man. He did good. Y'all did good, man. It's a great day dilemma.
So, it is what it is. Now, if you want to get you some free money, here's the chance to call right now, man. Are you smarter than Young Jock? Coming up, 1-844-986-4562. Miss Shanika, what you got coming up, buddy?
Well, coming up inside the Word on the Streets news, it seems that the Essence Festival list has been announced. Also, Toni Braxton and Birdman are reportedly married. Find out the dramatics that they got going on. And Big U's murder victim's mom says that he is guilty as charged. So we're going to hear her speak out and more coming up in less than 10 minutes.
Word on the streets going down like Jock said. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover with Miss Shanika.
All right, well, let's get into it. The Essence Festival has been announced. Of course, every year in New Orleans, the gals get together and head down there to have a whole ball of fun. Now, the Essence Fest 2025 announces performances by the Isley Brothers, Maxwell, Summer Walker, Glorilla, Money Long, Boys the Men, David O, Nas, Donnell Jones, and Quincy Jones tribute curated by Jermaine Dupri, featuring Fairside, Robin Thicke, and SWV. So definitely can't wait to see that. And hopefully we will be broadcasting live from New Orleans. So we can see our New Orleans listeners and greet them and be around them for the first time. Maybe we bring Turk with us.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's talk about this. Speaking of Turk, Birdman, who we just found out was a whole married man out here in these streets. Apparently, he and Toni Braxton were, they got married, y'all. And TMZ was able to obtain the legal court documents that state that the couple tied the knot on August the 8th, 2024. According to court docs, Toni reportedly filed for divorce just 2 weeks after she and Birdman got married. Now, she claimed the date of separation was August 10th, 2 days after their wedding ceremony. Now, she cited irreconcilable differences, and they decided to work it out, and they are still currently married. What could a person do in 2 days that makes you want to file for divorce? Yes. Inquiring minds want to know.
She found out as soon as you say I do, you would never breathe again.
Oh,
that
my
was
God.
so disrespectful.
All right. Well, let's get to something serious. Of course, Big U. I mean, he's a huge figure in the streets of Los Angeles. He's about to be on trial for murder. Now, he is accused of murdering his son's best friend. We don't know what the dispute or the disagreement was about, but the mom of the victim is now speaking out. Her name is Her name is Shadonna Brown, the mother of Rayshawn Williams, and TMZ caught up with her outside of Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
I know for a fact he's responsible. There's no doubt in my mind.
Why do you think that he did it? I mean, that's like the big question.
Because you don't like the word no. You don't want nobody to tell you no. Everything's supposed to go your way or no way. So I feel like my baby did something that you didn't like, and you did what you did. Now karma's at your door.
Oh, wow. Well, I mean, prayers to that family. Of course, that was an incredible loss. This woman lost her son. So Big U's trial will start next month. Yes, May the 20th.
Wow, that's quick.
So we're going to keep you updated with what happens in that trial. And if he's convicted, he'll be facing life in prison. Yikes. That is the Word on the Streets news. I'm Miss Shanika. You guys can follow me at Miss Shanika and follow us at Streetz Morning Takeover. And it's all being brought to you by Bader Law, because you deserve the best. You can hit them up at 404-888-8888.
There it is. Thank you, Miss Shanika. Now listen, there are definitely a lot of changes happening in the world, so we definitely bring you up to speed coming up in the next hour. You don't want to miss it. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. That's right. It's the top of the hour. Thank you for waking up with us. Good morning, Miss Shanika. Good morning, Shawty.
Good morning.
Now, listen, y'all. We got to get right into this, man. People be tricking people out here. People be politricking.
Yep.
And speaking of politics, the U.S. House narrowly passes the GOP budget plan with deep cuts to low and middle income programs. Now, key components of this plan may scare you, because there are major tax cuts, but they're only primarily benefiting the wealthy. Of course, at least $880 billion in cuts to Medicaid and the Affordable Care Act.
And that is going to hurt so many people.
That's going to sting.
$880 billion in cuts.
Wow.
You know, some people on Medicaid and Affordable Care Act, they receive rides and things of that nature to the doctors. Back and forth, because a lot of the elderly depend on these, these benefits of being an American citizen.
And this makes all the sense why I saw all the elderly seniors, seemingly Republicans, out protesting last week. This is the reason they was out protesting, because they are going to lose behind this.
Well, and there's more. At least $230 billion in cuts to food assistance programs such as SNAP. $175 billion in new funding for mass deportation efforts.
What?
You ready for this?
Come on.
Because, they playing with a lot of people. Got to be ready just in case something pop off. Mm-hmm. There's also been an allotment for $175 billion increase in military spending. So, yeah, a lot of people are going to be upset. We're going to feel it. You know what? I think in every administration, every other administration anyway, you see changes that are so drastic that people have to step up to the plate. But I think people stepped up to the plate a little too late on this one. But we're definitely going to keep you in the know because there's so much more to talk about, man. Make sure you stick around. We got all kind of things going on. Are you smarter than Young Jock? Got some money on the line for you. 1-844-986-4562 coming up. Can you help me? I can help you get some of this money, baby. Keep it right here where you got it. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Cousin Jock, gotta stay tapped into the #1 morning show, Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Yes, sir. We got to get into this right here. China will increase tariffs on all U.S. goods from, get this, 84% to now a whopping 125% in response to abnormally high U.S. tariffs.
China is retaliating again against the U.S. retaliation, so it's hard to tell who's retaliating in what way at this point. But China's now saying they're at 125%, and Donald Trump saying that U.S. tariffs are on China at 145%. So we're in the realm of just endless tit for tat, it seems, at this point. But the message very much from China is we are going to escalate if you're going to escalate.
Well, China also issued a statement and said there are no winners in a trade war, and going against the world will only lead to self-isolation.
Exactly. I totally agree. But guess what?
What's that?
Man, these people have all types of strategies and things that are so far-fetched to our just everyday minds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
they've been playing these games a very long time.
It becomes illegal at a certain point.
Who's been playing games a very long time?
Oh, just the government.
Okay.
Just the people we call the government, the people that are here supposed to, protect us and make sure that our, the laws and bylaws are enforced and written. And
he didn't even try to slow roll it and made sure we had a system in place here that we wouldn't need China. Like before you start raising the price on people and affecting the American people. That is absolutely insane.
That man bowling for strikes. I'm talking about he going full force every time. Strike!
Just like every time. All right, man. Y'all know what it is, man. It's time to find out who's smarter than Young Jock, man. Call me 1-844-YUNGJOC. If you need me to slow it down, that's 1-844-986-4562. All right, your chance to win a $50 gift card is coming up at the 25. You don't want to miss it, baby. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Taking the game's mine.
It's Are You Smarter Than Young Jock?
A king in his gang.
Only with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
I'm good, how are y'all?
Are you smarter than Young Jock?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm going to turn you over to Miss Shot, nigga, see what we're going to get this thing popping like this morning.
Okay.
All right. What's your name?
Denise.
All right, Denise. You guys have 10 seconds to answer each question. The first person to get all 3 questions correctly will be the winner. You guys cannot answer each other's questions, and you cannot answer the question until I have read the full question and the potential answers, okay?
Okay.
So we are going to start with you, Denise. What is the name of the famous superhero from Marvel known for welding a hammer? Is it A, Spider-Man, B, Iron Man, C, Thor, or D, Captain America?
I'm going to say C, Thor.
You are correct.
I heard your kid in the background give you the answer.
Young Jock with your tight ass clothes on. What color is the Twitter bird logo? Is it A, green, B, red, C, blue, or D, yellow?
Stop playing. You know what the color is.
No, I don't.
It's white.
I didn't even say white.
Yeah. No, it's blue.
3. Got it. Denise.
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, Denise. Are eggplants a fruit or a vegetable?
I'm going to say vegetable.
Really?
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Denise, you are wrong. I'm sorry.
No way.
Yep, eggplant is a fruit. Okay.
Dang, Denise. You sound like you're neat, too.
Young Jack.
Yeah.
Which human author wrote the most books in the Bible? Is it A, John, B, Jesus, a.k.a. Jesus, a.k.a. Yo? No, I'm just playing. Okay. C, Paul, or D, Peter?
Okay. I really don't know if I know this question all the way right. I'm trying to remember. My grandma told me because she had a friend.
What is
named Saul. They rhyme with Paul.
You still going to hell, even though you got it right.
Come on, Denise.
Denise.
Okay.
All right, Denise. Who is Big Mama? Is it A, Little Kim, B, Nicki Minaj, C, Lotto, or D, Sexy Red?
I would say C, Lotto.
You are correct. But I wouldn't have gave you the wrong answer if you would have said Little Kim, because Little Kim on her title album had a song called Big Mama, and she was the original Big Mama. But I'll proceed. You can hold that in your pop culture pocket. Young Jock.
Why you got that?
Mind your business. Young Jock.
Yes.
$1 is how many Robux? Is it A, 40, B, 60, C, 80, or D, 100?
Well, I got two sets of twins. I'm going with 80.
Is that your final answer?
I hope I got it right.
You are absolutely positively correct. I am so sorry, Denise.
No, it's okay.
All right, I'm sorry. You didn't win.
I'm so sorry.
You got any shout outs?
I want to shout out my sister.
Oh, who's your sister?
Naya.
Okay then, girl.
Well, while Shanika is sorry, I'm very glad that you listen. I'm very happy that you listen every morning, and we definitely appreciate you calling up and playing.
Yes, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for inviting me.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Test your wits. Test your knowledge for cash and prizes.
Taking the game's mine.
It's Are You Smarter Than Young Jock?
A king and his gang.
Only with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Okay, your favorite cousin's checking in. Young JLC, Miss Shanika, shout. With Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Now, Miss Shanika, on yesterday, I happened to be scrolling down my timeline, and I see a picture of you. And there's a headline that basically said there's a very popular rapper that wrote a song for you and kept bringing it to your station here in Atlanta. No?
No.
I thought somebody wrote a song and kept bringing it to the station.
No, he just brought it up to the radio station, and then it was like, you know how you break songs? He wanted them to break the song that he wrote for me, and the rapper is Gucci Mane, and it was a very long time ago. We were basically on Dish Nation's spinoff show Side Dish, along with Head Crack and Tanner. So I was the guest host. All right,
you was the side dish.
Yeah, I love it.
Anyway, so on the show, we were talking about the song that Kanye had wrote for his wife.
Okay.
So then Headcrack asked me, has anyone ever wrote a song about me? And immediately I was just like, yeah, Gucci Mane, because I was literally mortified when he came up to the radio station and asked the Dirty Boys at the time to play it on their 6 to 10 show.
Okay, so let's get into it right now. Check it out, y'all.
The rapper Gucci Mane.
What? Go on.
Wrote a song about me and brought it to the radio station. The song went, Gucci got a crush on you. I ain't trying to put a rush on you. Gucci got a crush on you. I need you. It's like, why would you write a song and bring it to the radio station? But this is after many attempts of him coming to different nightclubs that I was at, and I would turn him down. Yeah.
Why'd you shoot him down?
Yeah, what's going on?
I mean, I do understand this is pre-2000. This is pre-prison Gucci Mane.
We don't even need to have a conversation about
it.
People were calling me like, oh my God, I can't believe
Weavy wrote a song about you.
All right, now we back. Now, I just want to make sure we ain't got to worry about Gucci Man coming up here and trying to check you like he did Angelique that one.
Yeah.
First of all, I am not scared of Gucci Man.
We never said
That's
that. Nobody
number
said you had to be
one.
scared.
And number two, the truth is the truth. I mean, there were two radio personalities that received this song, and then he was like, "Yeah, man, I just wanted to get with her." I ain't even say the whole story, okay?
Yeah.
So that's the part he would have been.
What's the song?
But it was pre his glow up stage. It was before he got saved and married and had 2 more children. It was the crazy Gucci.
Was it the song I Think I Love Her?
No. It was Gucci got a crush on you. I ain't trying to put a rush on you. Gucci got a crush on you. I need you.
That's true story, Gucci.
Nah, it's just funny because it could have got worse. The story could have been way worse.
Yeah.
The time frame of when Gucci was Gucci.
Goo-whopping?
Yeah, he could have threw you out of Hummer.
Goo-whopping. Hey, man,
Or
we got...
me in the face on the stage.
Oh, shit. Hey, I rebuke that.
In the name of Jesus and all the disciples. Y'all keep right where you got it, man. More to come with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Word on the streets going down like Jock said.
It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover with Miss Shanika.
All right, well, let's talk about it. All right, Soulja Boy has been found liable for assault and sexual battery in lawsuit where his ex-girlfriend / assistant accused him of abuse for multiple years. Now, according to Nancy Dillon, the jury awarded $4 million to Jane Doe for claims including assault, sexual battery, false imprisonment, and alleged that she was abused and exploited while working as the rapper's assistant in 2019 and 2020.
Wow.
So, not a good look for Soulja Boy. Don't know where he go get the money-ons from.
He got it.
How you know?
He got that.
Okay then. All right, well, we shall see. Moving right along, let's get into Nicki Minaj business. It seems that she was targeted in a swatting call. Law enforcement responds to an empty house. Now, they swarmed her LA area property on Wednesday, and they're saying that shortly after they received the call in Hidden Hills, where Nicki lives, despite rushing to the scene, nobody was there. The LA Times report. And unidentified person called the sheriff's business line, not 911, to report someone shot a black woman at Nicki's address, and 2 people were still at the scene. The call was later classified as swatting. Whoa.
Somebody being petty.
Yeah. Definitely not a good look. And let's talk about Jello. Jello Ball Twicker has become the first 2025 release to go gold or better in the United States. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jello say he not stopping.
Jello said he got some hits for y'all. You know, he did that $1 million deal, multi-million-dollar deal for his songs. And I mean, I thought those were unheard of in this day and time, the way they were firing all these record label execs and people that work for the label. I don't know. It might be hype.
Wow.
They added to the story. Also, I want to shout out to Viola Davis as she gets her own wax figure, and it's being displayed at the iconic Madame Tussauds in Hollywood. So congratulations to you, Miss Viola. All right, that is the Word on the Streets news. I am Miss Shanika. You guys can follow me at Miss Shanika and follow us at Streetz Morning Takeover. And if you need some dating advice, Jock got you. Yes, we got the Love Doc Jock on the way. You definitely don't want to miss it. Keep it locked. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
It's about that time for the Love Doc Jock.
Help me, help you, help me.
Come on. What's your problem?
And this guy will either help or hinder your relationship.
Who do I think I am? Why I tell people that?
Either way, he's a man for the job. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning.
Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. You on with the Love Doc Jock. What's your name? Where you calling from?
My name's Shaquisha. I'm from Bankhead.
Yeah.
We can tell by the name.
What's up, Shaquisha? How can we help you, baby? You on with the Love Doc Jock. What you need, mama?
So I was talking to this guy, and he was staying with me, and, I was showing him major love, and, he was having a hard time. And the whole time he was just disrespecting me, slandering my name on the internet, pretending like he was single, and just doing the most. And I decided that I'm going to break up with him. Now he crying, saying sorry every day. But I already done gave him 2 years, and he played with me the whole 2 years. What do you think I should do?
Stay single. Hell is you mean? Hell is you saying?
Stop letting people play with you.
Don't let him play with you. He already laid.
Yeah, but now he won't leave. Now he don't want to leave.
He got to go.
Call the police.
No, hold on.
I know. Right now I got to call the popo.
Oh, so you say he been staying up for 2 years?
Yes. For 2 years just playing. Playing. We too old to be playing.
So let me ask you a question. So y'all ain't together no more? Or you just saying it's just been lingering for this long now?
Man, that man won't leave.
All right, then who done the place in?
Well, you know you gotta go file them papers.
Who name is the apartment in? Cause it sound like y'all in the apartment. Huh?
Yes, we got an apartment on here on the west side. He is not on here. But the problem is,
so go on and just find you a new spot. No, just go on and find you a new spot. What you mean?
I gotta break my lease. That's crazy.
No, you don't.
Now you got to change your locks. You got to file that paper, get him out of there.
If he ain't on the lease, you can change the law.
It's like you see a woman, she's single, and she by herself, ain't no brothers, uncles, or cousins. Now you got to make me call the police and get people in my business.
Yeah, you got to do that. Just start coming home. Just go on about your business.
Yeah.
Nah, she got to find her another place. But her name is on the lease,
That's what I said first.
Restraining
order. You can't just leave
You could break the lease. What you rather do?
No, you can't.
You want to break your lease and continue breaking your own heart? What's more important?
I'm going to get me a Glock.
Yes, don't put that on your credit. Get you a Glock. Don't mess up your credit. You'll never be able to get another apartment again.
Hey, man, this the Love Doc Talk. I don't know what's going on with y'all this morning, man. I'm praying for you. If you got a small business and want to be spotlighted, call us up right now for the Small Business Spotlight with Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover. Hey, it's Young Jock, and I want to spotlight your small business, man.
Yo, what's up?
We need you to call us right now.
He know I stand on business.
1-866-YUNGJOC. Again, that's 1-866-986-4562 to highlight your business, man. Live with Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
My name is Nadja Hines. I'm a realtor located in the Savannah, Georgia area. And what makes me special is I have a passion for all of my clients to love where they live. You can get in contact with me by reaching me at my phone number, 912-420-1788, or my email, Nadja, NAJAHTHINES@gmail.com. And every morning in the Seaport, I listen to Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
That's right. Hey, look, man, I want to take the time to say Happy Friday. It's an Effing Friday, some things I want to forget about and not take it to this weekend. On this Effing Friday, Miss Y'all Niggas Shouted, I am declaring to not put up with anybody using the word tariff. If you use the word tariff around me, you will be thrashed 3 times across the forehead.
Well, I, on the other hand, hope they work this tariff situation out over the weekend so we can get back to normal and businesses and people in America won't have to suffer.
I love the mature side of you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm terrified of this toothache. I cannot take this toothache into the weekend with me. Yeah, I'm terrified, man. It's killing me for 2 days. I'm happy to be back, loaded up on it, and I can't feel it right now. But every hour and a half, it be like, wom.
Yeah.
All right. Big shout out to Eva Marcel, who came through this week. I'm going to check out her in the Jason's Lyric play over the weekend in the ATL. And she's going to be in a city near you. So make sure you check out the listings for that. And I'm accepting an honor along with Toya Johnson Russian, and a whole lot of other ladies at Grind Pretty Festival over the weekend. So I'm going to have a lot of fun.
Wow, you're on a roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on the road. Hey, man, also, man, shouts out to my people in New Orleans. I see y'all tonight. Houston tomorrow for Tacos and Tequila Fest. Me, Tip, Timberland is going down, man. I just want to say I love y'all, man. Y'all stay real with it. Keep it like where you got it. Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.